Hi everybody, it's Judy here at River City Sewing, welcoming you to our weekly River City news. Look, there's a few fun things that I'd like to go through with you this morning. We're going to do a little bit in the store and a little bit on the computer today. So let's get started and let's show you a little bit around our store downstairs. This is a sample of one of our new classes for 2022. Which is Quilt Bee. And it's amazing because it's a lot of great piecing with a lot of fun and technique with the bee included in the quilt design. So this is like a sampler that you can go through and do. This is going to be a separate class to a lot that we've had in the past. You can find details of this on our class booking page, and it comes under Quilt Bee. Now I'm going to show you shortly a little bit of information about how we've set up the booking page so that you can filter out some of the items and make it easier to search. So we're going to bring that up to you shortly, but isn't this a lovely quilt? And it'll be a great learning experience for a lot of people who'd like to learn different techniques, different blocks, using blocks of different sizes, and you know, it's all pieced, which is really lovely. So this will be a fun quilt for a lot of you to join in. So that's Quilt Bee. So one of the things that we do at the beginning of a year is to refresh the store. So in this last refresh, we've changed the store around a little bit since Christmas time. We've de-Christmased and started to change a lot of the things, change the fittings, clear some of our fabrics, all those kinds of things in readiness for 2022, because we want to bring you more new and fun things in 2022 that'll inspire you to sew and create and do all those kinds of things. So for us too, it's a time to clear the deck and allow us to go forward into 2022 with lots of fun, creative ideas. Now, we've all been working hard here behind the scenes during the run up to Christmas and over the New Year period to bring you through a lot of interesting things on our class list for 2022. Now, the interesting things that are coming up, you'll find on this class list, which you can download a copy of this on the website. So if you go to 2022 classes, and then if you go down just underneath the heading, you'll see to download a copy of a class list, click here. So you can download this. It's a PDF. It's a little bit bigger format than this is here. So you can print it out at home and have a bit of a look and then go searching for dates and times. Now there's dates and times on this class list at the moment. Now they are subject to change like everything else in the world at the moment. Okay, but at least you'll get an idea. And each one has pictures where we've had pictures, so they're all there. So you'll be able to download that, and it'll be a little bit easier for you to read online to have a look at some of the new classes that are available. Now, when we're talking about classes and events, I'm going to take you to the website so that you can take a look at some of the changes that we've made here at River City Sewing as to that website page where you can go and do your bookings. Okay, so let me just change cameras and we'll go to the website. So I've gone to the website, and on here you'll see along the top there's quite a few things up here. We're doing some work on the website at the moment, but 2022 class list, if you click on it, it will come up. So there's been some changes here, but the one major thing that you can see is that the copy of the class list, you can click here, and we've done a list so that you can get an idea of some of the classes, and you can download that and print it out at home. So there's a lot of fun things there that you can see. All right. Now, the other change that we were making on the website is we were going to try and get up here a filter so that you can put through, find all of the items on the website a little bit easier. So that'll come up shortly as we get moving with that. So it'll make it easy for you to find. But if you find an element in the class list that you like and you know the date, you can go to this tab just here where it's got the little calendar thing. And say you're looking for the bake sale, which you know the date is the 28th of January. All right, so what will happen here is that it will print or bring up in the filter anything on or after that around that date. So here's the 28th, and if you click on it, then it'll bring you all the information up here online. Okay, so that's the really fun thing that you can see. Now, in this particular case, you've got an in-store option and you've got a Zoom option. So all you need to do then is go down the bottom. Oops. Use this little guy to come down the bottom. Oh, my mouse doesn't want to do it. So here's all the details. And as you can see, our bake sale is selling out fairly fast. So all you need is to press select there, and then it'll take you through to view selections. So if I press select and then go to view selections, it'll then confirm the date that you'd like, and then you can book now, and it'll go through and put all your email address in, your contact phone number, all those kinds of things we need to get you booked in. So we're working little bits and pieces on the website all the time, but if you know the date, if you want to download that list from the website, then please, you'll have that as a bit of a reference guide to what's coming up. So some of you are a little bit confused about the bake sale. So the idea with the bake sale is that we've put together fabric, patterns, kits, classes, events, all these different things with a single theme, and it's all to do with a baking thing. Okay, so no, we're not selling baking goods that you can eat. I don't know, they're good enough to eat, but these are things that it could be a pattern that's baking related, or looks like a cake or a cookie or something like that. You know what I'm sort of trying to get at? It's a baking theme. We've tried to theme it so that we could tie as many things in together as possible. And what we've been doing is finding all these different patterns and fabric and making up kits and putting together a lot of stuff to keep you inspired with a lovely baking theme for kits and classes and events and all those kinds of things for 2022. Now this is like a launch. It's a cross between those of you who've been to Motor Club, where you used to come and see all the fabrics and buy the kits and do that as a special one-day thing. This is what it's like. It's also like a class launch, okay? So what'll happen is, to get into this bake sale, we have to sell tickets to get in. Okay, now if you don't want to come out because of all the stuff that's going on around us, you can do a Zoom. All right, you'll still need to pay for the Zoom, because what will happen is in these special events, you get A, special pricing, B, you're the only ones to get to see it first, and if they sell out, that's it, we don't get any more. Thirdly, it's a limited time event. So we do specials, we have special kits. Like we said, we've only got limited amounts of stock now. During COVID, we just don't know, how many kits to buy. We don't buy hundreds of kits. That store is not that big that we have the ability to just keep pulling fabric or patterns out of the air, okay? Availability of a lot of things is very short. So this is why we've condensed the bake sale to being one-day event. It originally was 3 sessions, 2 in-store and 1 Zoom session. So what we're going to be doing, because everything's sort of changing as it's going at the moment, is we're doing 1 session during in-store, very limited numbers, and the Zoom session will happen at the same time, okay? So the idea is, if you'd like to join us via Zoom, you have to book in. Now, whether you come in store or whether you go on come in through Zoom, it will be a $12 fee. All right, and you can book that on the booking site. Now, with that, the reason that we're limiting it and making it a paid event is so that we can still continue to offer you exclusive deals on some of these fun things. Now, the fabrics. We have cooking theme fabrics. We have cooking theme items made into kits. We have cooking theme events. We have cooking theme patterns. Like we said, we've just got all these things. Anything that we have any way of selling, there is a baking theme. We've got new patterns, especially just for the bake sale. And there'll be a wish list that you'll be able to download, because it'll come to you. If you've booked in, you'll get a private link to download the wish list of things that you may wish to order. All right, and there will be an order section and a special private page on our website for those of you who have registered to go in and order them online straight away. Now, like we said, there are limited amounts of items in this event. So if you're interested in having a little bit of fun with a launch that's either going to be online or in store with some fun baking themed patterns, quilts, kits, fabrics, all those kinds of things, then you need to book yourself into this bake sale. Like we said, and if you've booked in to be in store but you prefer to come onto Zoom, you need to talk to us and we can organize that. All right, but the numbers in store are very, very limited, so it's going to be a lot easier for you to pick up items when you're in store, but at least you'll be able to order them online with us in whatever's left over. Okay, all the items that we have at the bake sale, if they are sold out, we will not be ordering anymore. If they, in most things, because obviously there's some fabrics that we've kitted that we just cannot get anymore. We've scoured our suppliers with all these different things. So it's going to be a fun event. So if you haven't taken the opportunity to book in and you think it might be a bit of fun, why not do that? Now, this will be held upstairs in our upper level, and it'll be set out bit like our launches have been. There'll be tables set out a bit like a market where you'll have all different things set out and around, and that's what we're going to try and show you through the Zoom. It's like me moving the camera around, so you'll be able to see everything that's sort of happening whilst that event is on. Okay, so limited numbers. If you want to be part of this, make sure that you book in. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you know, those items that are offered at bake sale won't be offered anywhere else unless we have a big surplus of items. Okay, so if you really want to have an exclusive deal, then get in and book yourself into bake sale. So we're still going with all the current measures in place, of course. QR codes, hand sanitizer, mask wearing. There's no one here other than me doing this video at the moment. So we take this really seriously. We want to make sure that everyone is protected, we're protected, so that we can continue to provide the services that we do. So we ask, please, if you are coming into store, we will be asking you to wear a mask, to check in, and to use your hand sanitizer. It doesn't matter where you've come from. You know, we've had a few customers who've wanted, you know, they've come in from the country or whatever, they don't normally have to wear masks. Well, I'm sorry, that's what has to happen here. We want to make sure that you're kept as safe as possible. So use your QR code, check in with your QR code, and make sure that you hand sanitize before you come in, and enjoy the experience here with all of us. So our latest new baby to arrive, which has only arrived in the last few days, is the new Brother NQ 3700D. Now, the 3700D is a sewing and embroidery machine, and now it's Wi-Fi enabled, which is really a lot of fun. It's brought this new series from Brother into a more user-friendly mode. So we can basically take our designs in via Wi-Fi. Loads of designs. We're going to be doing a little video on its functions and features, but there's some information on our website at the moment. As you can see, lots of stitches, great embroidery area, quite a big field. and all that information is on the website. But if you'd like to come and have a closer look, this is the first of the new series of Brother releases for 2022. Some are still on their way, they're trickling through. So those of you who've ordered the 880E, the 2700, these will be coming soon. Okay, so this is the first that's arrived. So new year, new baby, which is great. So why not come and have a look? So here's one of the elements of this week's news is our fabric sale. Now, we've had to make some room because we've got some really interesting items coming in as in the months ahead. So we want to make some room. So we've made these, pulled out a lot of different fabrics. So they need new homes, everyone. So if you're looking for linings, backings, just great fabrics for your projects, why not come and take a look? We're happy to do a Zoom or a messenger call or whatever it needs for you to have a look. But I'm just going to give you a closer look now at some of the items. So you can see there's some Jenny Buyer palette in here. There's some batiks. And we've got some of the dino print as well as some of the pre-cuts, and there's little items we're adding all the time. So these ones, making way for something new, 50% off. So it's a good opportunity to top up maybe your colorways in your stash. And if you're not quite sure, just come and see us. Now, these fabrics range from around $14.95 right up to I think it's $30, some of them over $30 a meter. So it's a really good opportunity, 50% off. Get them in your stash. There's a minimum cut of 1 meter, but the pre-cuts, and there's some panels in there and all those kinds of things, they're all 50% off whatever their regular price was. So why not give us a call? We're happy to go through, and I'll put some photos of some of these up online. I'm not going to put all the meterage up online, mainly because it's really hard to manage at the moment. So if you like what you see here, then give us a call and we will be able to help you with that. So to help you, I'll put some extra photos up of some of the items that we have in this 50% off sale, and we'll just keep adding to these, and we're going to run those through. We have to clear these. So these are going to be out until they're cleared. So the quicker you get your items in, and pick some of these up, the quicker you will be able to see some of the newer ranges as they come through. So hey, come and have a look, and it'll be an amazing thing. If you're not quite sure if you want to come in and have a look, please just give us a call and we'll be able to either FaceTime you or message you just to do a little video and see which ones you need. Okay, so fabric sale. The other part of that is we've got some kits. This is the Hoop Sister row by row where the heart is. This was a complete kit of cotton couture fabrics to make it, and it's got the Little Red Riding Hood fabric in there. Now, even if you didn't want to make the actual quilt, which is row by row of the seasons, just the fabric alone would make a great kit for someone, and you get the bonus of having some embroidery designs for the row by row. But the whole kit itself was $238.95 and half price, so that brings it back whatever them $219, which was what you would pay to buy this kit complete. And it's got the cutest Little Red Riding Hood fabric in it. Okay, oh sorry, 3 little pigs, I'm pretty sure. There's quite a few little bits in there. So this is something that's really, really fun. Now you can just see there's Little Red Riding Hood here, and there's little piggies in there too, so it's like a nursery thing. So that'd be really fun. If you're looking for a fun kids quilt with some really interesting fabric, then why not? I've got 3 of these left. All right, sorry, yes, three. The other fun thing about this fabric, and I'm going to bring the camera over, sorry for moving it, is our end of run. Whoops. Okay, so all of these are all 50% off. Okay, So all of these fabrics, so if you can't see anything in that first series, then there's all different end of bolt items here at 50% off. So why not take advantage of the offers and give us a call. So here I am with the lovely Creative Icon. Now in 2022, at some point this year, we're not quite sure when, the Icon 2 will come out. So those of you who've been looking at the Icon and Creative Icon and have been wondering about whether that you should jump in or shouldn't jump in, this is still a great machine for anyone who loves their embroidery. And its pricing is going to be, they're not going to be discounted down, I can tell you that. And the new model will be more expensive than this model is here now. Okay, so if you have been thinking about upgrading either your existing embroidery machine, or you would like to buy an embroidery machine that does lots of fun things quickly, easily, and with a lot of features, then why not have a look now at the Creative Icon. It's a great machine, beautiful big hoop size, you know, 10-inch wide hoops, all those kinds of things. So if you're like your embroidery and you think you might like to upgrade your embroidery to something, well, this is a great machine for that, because it's got a huge throat space, even just for as a sewing machine. It's got a lot of power if you do lots of bags and things like that, and it actually can help you go through multiple layers a lot better. And it's just a great machine to sew with. So the Icon, Creative Icon, is both a sewing and embroidery machine. And if you haven't seen it, why not go on to our YouTube channel or the hub and have a look at some of the lessons that we've put online. Now the Icon 2, yes, will have some different features, but as the size and the features that this one has, the new Icon 2 will have, but it'll have a bit more. So obviously, like I said, the pricing will be higher when the new one comes in, we know that for sure. So at the moment it's $13,990, and we know that there is stock of this at the moment. So have a look. If you've been thinking about it, why not jump in? Let's get you into a great machine and get you started with the FAF Creative Icon. For those of you also who have been asking about the Husqvarna the 95Q, the Epic 95Q sewing, it is now available as well. Okay, so we have the Icon here, Creative Icon, ready for you to have a look at, and we'd love to see you and be able to demonstrate exactly how great this machine is, and you won't be disappointed. So one of the fun things we're going to try in the next week or so is our first Facebook Live broadcast, and they're going to come out next week. We've been trialing the technology, so hopefully we'll be able to get it out to you without too much of a drama. The Facebook Lives are just for us to have a way so that you can keep connected with us while you're at home, and just for us to showcase new items as they come in and go pretty quickly. We know that a lot of stores do Facebook Lives every week. I know that's why we do our video news. Some of you like Facebook Lives because you get an interaction with us straight away. So that's going to be a bit of fun. So if we can work the technology correctly and get it out to you, that will be fun. So look out for that in the your Facebook feed for when that is going to stream. So we're going to do few more tests the next few days, but it'll come out as with a date and a time, and we'll be able to present that for you, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking, but let's jump in and hopefully bring you some fun things with Facebook Lives as well as our video news. So from all of us here at River City Sewing, thanks for watching this news broadcast. We look forward to bringing you more items online the next weeks and weeks ahead. We look forward to bringing you a lot of fun. Now, if you are at home and you do need items and you can't see it on the website, please just give us a call. There are a lot of items that we have in the store that are not listed on the website as yet. We're working really hard in the background. We've got a team behind us helping us, going through and putting a lot of those items up online so that we'll basically have our entire store catalogue online. Our store's got something like 7,500 products. So as you can tell, it's a very large job to try and get them all up there. So in the meantime, if you have an item that you're looking for, you need supplies, you need thread, you need fabric, you need patterns, you need whatever you need that you know that we have here or we do sell, why not just give us a call and we can do that over the phone, pop it in a post pack and send it to you. Okay, so don't be caught short, and let's keep you going with those projects while you're staying safe at home. So don't be afraid to give us a call. So from Judy and all the team here at River City Sewing, thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you either in store or online via Facebook next week. And thanks for taking part in this video news, and we look forward to seeing you in store really, really soon. Take care, everyone, and see you next week.